I get it. Life is tough. You have a million responsibilities. Maybe you feel like giving up. Maybe you feel like the game is rigged. Maybe you're full of ideas, but are missing that one thing. You're looking for answers, but I have great news for you. I am here to show you the way. Welcome to the Mucho Dinero Show with Dr. Tanya. My talk is entitled, Living Your Dream Life on Purpose, How Anyone Can Manifest Their Business Dreams. Hello, bold and beautiful queens. Imagine, let's dream a little bit. Imagine if you could travel at no cost to anywhere in the world. I'm curious to know, where would you go? Go ahead, tell me, where would you go? Well, for me, I would love to go like maybe to Hawaii or what have you right about now. It's cold in Las Vegas. And I want to also tell you something. Business owners decide when they go on vacations. Yes, they do. Once again, the title of my talk is called Living Your Dream Life on Purpose, How Anyone Can Manifest Their Business Dreams. First, what is your why? What is your why? I'm real clear about my purpose, and I hope that if you're not clear about your purpose, by the end of this talk, you will be even clearer about your purpose. My purpose is to inspire women to get into the business game and teach them proven profit-grabbing strategies, even if they have no clue about how and where to start. I have the best job in the world. I created it on my own terms. I have, and you will too. On today, I'm only going to be talking about 3 different golden nuggets. The first one is called Rest in Heaven, Cassidy Michelle. A number I want you to remember throughout our talk, $597 billion, 2019. Remember that, $597 billion. And I'm going to share with you later on about why that number is significant. Last part is going to be all about examples. I'm going to give you at least 7 examples on how you can become a boss today. Yes, today. And remember, everybody gets a free gift at the end. First of all, let's get a little serious. Have you ever had a life event that knocked you to your knees? One that stopped you in time? Back in April of 2015, my husband and I got a call that changed our lives. As we drove the 45-minute drive to the hospital, I had a hard time breathing. I was unable to get any direct feedback from the nurse in the ER. My daughter's phone was turned off. With the hazard lights on, my husband raced to the hospital. Even though my husband was speeding, that ride felt like an eternity. To keep from losing my mind, I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And as soon as we made it to the hospital, we jumped out of the car and we dashed into the ER. Then we were given the bad news. Our beloved Cassidy Michelle had only lived a few minutes after she was born. What we walked in, we were not prepared for. My daughter and her husband were wailing. They were weeping. They were crying. It was sad. And Cassidy was near my daughter in her crib. The nurses had dressed Cassidy, and my daughter had wanted her near. She didn't want to hold her, but I wanted to hold her. So I'm asking you in this call today, on this talk today, have you ever held a deceased grandchild or a child in your arms? I hope you haven't. That was a defining moment for me. Because of faith in God, we as a family made it. From that moment on, I decided to live my life in a vastly different way. And once again, I'm saying rest in heaven, Cassidy Michelle. Second point, talked about it earlier. $597 billion is what the government spent, the US government spent during the fiscal year 2019 on contracts. The federal government spent on contracts. And I want to go ahead and talk to you a little bit more about why that number is significant. If you can hear me, listen. Losing my granddaughter is only one of my past struggles. My hardships have inspired me to really create the life of my dreams. For 10 years, I waited on starting the business. I waited on traveling. I waited on so many different things. Now, earlier I asked you about a dream vacation. Here's another question. Have you been waiting to start your business? Or do you have an idea that would surely make you lots of money? How many books have you written, but they remain on your hard drive, unpublished? Sister, queens, bold and beautiful, Black, bold and beautiful queens, we all have challenges. We all have struggles, but we're not stuck. I'm not stuck. You're not stuck. We have options. Yes, we do. In 2019, our options were worth $597 billion. That is how much resources the US government offered to government vendors in 2019. I looked at the numbers. In 2020, it was close to $600 billion. Note, I want you to remember this. Special considerations are given to vendors who are women and minorities. In other words, queens, us, the brave, bold, beautiful, bold Black women, we get first dabs at the money. And with pleasure, my company, CGE, does it every day. We help women get contracts via proven profit-grabbing strategies daily. We help women get in the game. I told you I wasn't going to be long. I'm almost at the finishing point. You know, you're going to almost find out exactly what that gift is going to be. But before I get to the gift, let me go on my third point. I want to share with you about 7 different examples that you can use today to become a boss today. Women are smart. Women are powerful. Women are valuable leaders in companies and in governments. We're not just homemakers. You are smart. You are powerful. You are a valuable leader in companies, in the government, and also in your homes too. There's more to you than just a homemaker. You're valuable. Repeat after me. Say, I am brave, I am bold, I am beautiful. Come on, I can't hear you. I am brave, I am bold, I am beautiful. Okay, now you're ready for those examples. When is a good time to start? Now. Even if you have no clue about how and where to start, remember, my company specializes in helping you get solutions. Here's another note. Every day we do grant searches for different clients. And there are certain contract opportunities, also known as your options, that have been trending over the past really years and past year. In other words, those trends are also your business opportunities just for you. And here's some examples of what you can do to become a girl boss today. Today. For instance, you can become a consultant. The Zoom link has a free, there's a free service with the Zoom link. You could actually consult from the Zoom link for free. You could also become a type of coach. People need mindset coach, they need business coaches, they need coaches to help them lose weight. If you have something that you are gifted at, that you know how to do really, really well, you could coach people to do that. And you could do that right there from your home. Another example is you could become a virtual trainer or a virtual tutor. We all know that many families and many parents need help with tutoring their children during this time. Another example is perhaps lawn care service. You could do it, or perhaps your husband could do it with you, your friends could do it with you. Come on now. That's another example. Commercial cleaning is another great example. You could start a commercial cleaning business. You could start also, you become a government vendor. I talked about it earlier. Remember that number, $597 billion? Remember that number? You could become a government vendor, and you could apply for grants, could apply for contracts at the state, local, federal level. For those of you that are really good with secretarial skills or executive assistant skills, if you're really good with Excel, if you're really good with software programs, you could become an online business manager, or OBM, or a virtual assistant. You could become a private chef. That's right. If you're really good at cooking, you could become a private chef. That's something that's really needed right now. Here's another bonus. I said I was going to give you 7, but it looks like we're at about 9. 9 different points. You could develop a staffing agency, or you could become a tax-exempt nonprofit, and then do some things to benefit the people that are around you. You could do there. The list is unlimited. Those are some ways you could become a girl boss today. So tell me, who's ready to do the work to create the life of their dreams? Because it's going to take work. Today, I give you permission to start. Turn those struggles into steps to fulfillment. Take those ideas off the shelf, dust them off, and put them to use. I have the best job in the world because I created it on my own terms and desires. Yes, you can, and yes, you will. We are brave. We are bold. We are beautiful. Come on, tell me. Say, I am brave. I am bold. I am beautiful. In closing, I'd like to share 2 things with you. I believe that words are so powerful. And these words by Maya Angelou, so important to me. And I think they'll be important to you also. And I quote, "You can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you." One other thing I'd like to share is Luke chapter 1, verse 45. "Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord will fulfill his promises to her." If you're listening to me, I know you have dreams. I know you have desires. And guess what? God said he would do it for you. So let's get up. Let's stand tall. Let's take our rightful positions. And guess what? Let's become brave, bold, and beautiful girl bosses. Live the life that you really want to live. Bye-bye now.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm Roxanne with Next Soda Beauty. I just finished my photo shoot representing the eyelash machine down at Tanger Outlet, Highway 17 North. Come check us out and get these lashes that I have on today.